Hey everybody, welcome back. Today, Lisa and I, we are on the Celebrity Reflection. We're on deck 3. We're by the aft elevator shaft, and we're going to show you all the public spaces. So let's take a look. And as I said, you can see we're here in the elevators. You have 4 elevators right here. Some nice display case of jewelry. And got also a deck plan right there. So let's cut across and go into the restaurant. By the way, there is your stairs. This is the Opus dining room. There's a men's restroom right outside here. That is also an accessible bathroom. And the Opus dining room is 2 decks. This is obviously deck 3, which we talked about. Deck 4 is where we ate last night. That is for the anytime dining people. So down here is traditional seating. Very bright dining room. So many dining rooms we see are a little more on the dark side. As you can see, it's very bright. This restaurant is in the back of the ship, but unlike most dining rooms that we see on most ships, we're not all the way in the back of the ship. The kitchen is back there. That is what's actually all the way in the back. A lot of the restaurants that we see, normally there's windows all across the back. Well, there is none of that in this particular restaurant because we're, again, not all the way in the back. That's where the kitchen is. Service area. There's a nice full look there in the middle. Just show you the other side. It's sort of a mirror image. What's on the left is on the right. Can actually see the kitchen back there. Maybe we should go give ourselves our own kitchen tour. I don't think they'd like that.
I don't think they would.
Very modern looking. Extra chairs over there. That's where they stash them. As you see, we can't exit out from the other side. Normally we try to come in one side and go out the other, but it's not going to allow us to do that. And there's your deck 3 Opus, the main dining room. Let's go over to the other side. The other side is called Lumine, which we'll show you here. There's sort of this middle walkway to get out to the middle atrium. It's absolutely stunning here at night. We'll come out there in a minute, but there's the other side, the other elevators. So again, Lumine, the ladies' room, as well as accessible here on this side. Remember, men's were on the other side. So let's go take a look at Lumine. As you can see, completely different decor in here. They do have, sure, the lights down a little bit here at night. And a much more cozy experience. There's your Lumine. I love the placemats. I just thought the whole setting is completely different. All right, so we're back into the center atrium area. Here's your shore excursion desk. So all things shore excursions, you can come down here and talk to these folks. And further into the atrium, a nice triangle-shaped bar, lots of seating around. Love the decor. During the day, I'm sure these blinds are up and there's windows to the outside. I can see there's a grand piano here. They have entertainment out here at nighttime. Entertainment would be sort of here. Though when we first came into the ship, the DJ was right there. So they can extend out there. To be honest with you, they had a band playing out here last night, like a jazz trio. They were playing right there in the circle.
And I believe later in the evening, they actually had a dance band out here, and they were dancing out here last night.
Yeah, we missed that one. So not too much to see under or the stairs here. There's nothing but cabins back there. So this is the end of the public space. So we'll circle around. Just some more seating here. Seems really comfortable. And here's guest relations. So if you have any questions about your account or just things in general, guest relations, these are the folks that you come see. There's normally somebody always here, but it is very early. I'm sure they're taking it easy right now. There is an ATM on board. It's right here. And that's actually it for your Deck 3 public spaces. It was right where we started here with the Opus dining room. You're in Deck 3 by the elevators. We're on Deck 4 here towards the back of the ship or the aft of the ship. And we're going to be showing you the Opus restaurant plus everything else public here that is on Deck 4. So let's get to it. First things first here, as we said, we were towards the back of the ship. So back here is the Deck 4 area of your Opus dining room. This is where we ate last night here on Deck 4. We ate on that side over there, but we actually had a window seat, Lisa.
We did. We haven't had a window seat in a while.
I know. I was about to say, how often do we get window seats? Not very often at all. Very light decor in here. Lots of white. There's a little bit of gold up there in the light fixtures. Silvery gold, I think. I don't know. Silver on the columns. Some areas back here as well. Now, technically, if you want to cross over to the other side, you're not supposed to. You'd have to go back and around that way. But since they're closed, we'll cheat. It's sort of a mirror image. Down a little bit back here. I bet it's nice and quiet back in that corner. Here's your kitchen. We're in the back of the ship, but unlike most ships, the kitchen here is literally all the way in the back. It seems that a lot of ships, there's a dining room all the way in the back, so you have views out the back of the ship, and the kitchen is in the middle. With those designs, the bottom floor on this ship, it would have been Deck 3. That area is really cut off from the rest of the ship. You have to go. It's hard to access, is what I'm trying to get at. With the design of this ship, they've pushed the kitchen all the way to the back, So there's no what I call dead spots on the ship, or at least for the restaurants here, where there's elevators that don't go everywhere. I had to show you that side, sorry. So over here is Royman's, right outside the restaurant. And there was men's on that side. I forgot to show it to you, but this is your Cellar Masters. Reminds me of more like a smoking bar, like a cigar bar. Does it not, Lisa?
It's kind of a cross for me. It's kind of a cross between a cigar bar and a wine cellar.
Yeah. Of course, they have wines down here. A big TV playing different things right now. I got some sports on. Your Cellar Masters. We'll just back out towards the center atrium area. We'll see the other side. We're going to try to stay to the right as much as possible. This typically is open. It's a fire door. I can't go through there. It'll set off alarms. That does lead to the casino. So we are going to be forced over to the other side. Let's hope we can go through. I love views like this, everybody. It is completely closed. We're going to have to go up to deck 5, walk across, and come back down. So before we do that, let's show you right here. This is like a martini bar. It's also like a champagne bar. This was fully stocked with different beverages on ice last night. Very light decor. And the whole seating area back here. Love that kind of seat there, right?
Yeah, and I love the little cubbies over here too. Nice little cozy areas.
Normally, as we were saying, I'm just going to go back to the elevators to show you. You can see the deck plan. You can see it right here. As you can see, there's the casino. And they've got the 2 fire doors closed. So we're going to have to cut up and go over and go down to get to this space. Normally, you would just walk right through. All right, so we'll see you on the other side. All right, as you can see, we are completely on the other side now of the casino. And as I said, they've got to close. They're probably in there counting the money and stuff. They just close the fire doors. And they do have a sign announcing it at Fortune's Casino. Here is another bar just outside of the casino with a nice little seating area out here. They could have entertainers out here. It's just a little area. It's kind of neat. It's not cozy because it's sort of expansive, but it's an interesting place to sort of just hang out and congregate. We'll look on the other side after we stay to the right. Celebrity Central. Every seat in here is pretty good, except for the couple that are back here. There are steps, as you can see. If you have accessibility challenges, you won't be coming up here. As you see, there's a couple poles here. But you could do comedians in here, all kinds of different things. I suppose if you had a decent-sized wedding, you could have your wedding in here too. Last night, the comedian was in the main theater, which we're about to go see now. Just looking behind the curtain, making sure there was nothing there. Again, that was your Celebrity Central. There's the main theater. Forward elevators and stairs right here. This theater is technically 3 decks. That's really deck 3 down there, but there's no way to access from deck 3. You can only get from deck 4 and 5. Now, when you first come in, there's a set of stairs right here if you want to get up to deck 5. These areas reserved up here for accessibility. But just like the theater that we were just in, the small lounge, if you will, this does have some poles that's going to create some sight line issues for a few seats here in the back. All down here in this basin is completely clear with great views. Big, huge, tall theater. We'll take you down all the way. There's also accessible seating right up here in the front. There's got to be access for accessibility on deck 3 somehow to get in here, because there's no way you're taking your chair or scooter down these stairs. But I pointed it out a second ago. I mean, there's handicap mat or whatever, just signifying this is where wheelchairs or scooters would go. And there is a door here, so there's got to be a back passage that they allow the chairs and scooters to go into to get to those spots.
There's also one on the other side as well.
Yes. Men's and women's room on both the same side. Also accessibility. This is the entertainment court, is right here. So there's a conference center back in here. These are back offices for the conference center. And that's just a little kitchen. We can get into the conference center the better way. And so honestly, that's, I would say, more crew space than anything. The conference center is right over here. Conference center. And they have this locked right now. This door's open. So this room can be one big room or 2 small ones. There's a little air wall right here behind these 2 doors that would come out to separate this into 2 separate rooms. As you can see, they have it in one giant room right now. There's a third room over there that can connect as well. So you could actually have a decent sized conference in here. And these things are set up like any hotel on land would be. You've got TVs, there's microphones, you do projection, just anything that you need to have a conference at sea, the same that you might have on land. This is a set of doors for the room that was already connected. The third room they're not using for conference anymore. The third room is actually the future cruise desk. And this area is locked. So we got a video of this on day one and the highlights. It's a very nice size future cruise area. Normally they just have a desk or two, sitting out here somewhere. But on this ship, they have a dedicated room. So they are no longer using the third area of the conference space for conference space. It is for the future cruises. And that, my friends, is it for deck 4. We're not going to go back to where we originally started because the casino was closed, and that's where we would have gone through to get back to the front. We can't video inside the casinos anyway, so we had to go up and over. And so we'll end right here in the forward elevators and stairs here on deck 4. We're on deck 5, and we're here at the front elevators and stairs. This is all public space, so let's take a look. We're going to stay to the right. There is, by the way, an entire outside area, but we will show that in a different video. We're going to start right here on the right-hand side of the reflection theater.
You walk right past the women's room.
Did I? Oh my good Lord. Sorry, everybody. Here's your ladies' room. Accessible and regular. I was focused on this because I was trying to figure out if this is a regular door or a fire door. And I think it could, they're all, when they're closed, they're fire doors, but some of them have alarms, and this door does slide. So that means there will be an alarm on there typically if we open it. We were in the theater on deck 4. Let's see if we can get in from the other side. If we can't get in from the other side, I'll just bring over some of the footage from deck 4 so you can see it. Here's the men's room, completely on the opposite side now. Men's room with accessible and regular. Back at the stairs, just outside the reflection theater. Let's keep on going. Stay to the right. There are deck plans everywhere on this ship, so you're always able to get your bearings, which are nice. There's some ships out there that don't have any deck plans anywhere. It's kind of hard. So here's your art studio, photo gallery. It's all kind of one area. There's people that man the desks up here. Interesting little private area back here. Now we can't stay to the right because it's all blocked off, so we'll go down the other side until we can cross back over. All right, so we're on the other side, as you saw, and technically there is that door It's probably where it leads through. It says crew only. In an emergency, that would be open. I kind of like this area, Lisa. You have kind of a look down to deck 4. There's a couple desks over here. Your destination expert, Denick. I don't know if they use these desks or not. It's not, there's no signage out here for anything, so I'm not sure what those are used for. There's also some shops in here. Unlike a lot of cruise ships where it's behind doors when it's closed, this is wide open space. Just walk in. So your watches. Not all the stores are like this. This is area of deck 4 we didn't get to see because of the casino being closed. So here's your world-class bar. This is the location of Sushi on 5. So that's where they're making it and displaying it. Let's get some nice decor in here. Asian inspired, obviously, sushi. This is a specialty. It's not included, so you need to make a reservation. We're now towards the aft elevators and stairs. This is the Captain's Club. Doors propped open. So there's a concierge area for Captain's Club, a little office. I think that's what that is, right? I don't know. Yeah, Captain's Club concierge desk. So let's cross over to the other side. I'm back here. We'll call this area the Ensemble Lounge. This is an area in between here in the very back of the ship, which obviously we're going to get there in a couple minutes. But there's a bunch of restaurants back here. We have a women's room right here. I feel it's well hidden in the paneling. It's a real dark space in here. So there are 2 restaurants right here. This is Michael's Club. This is a members only. So this would be for those who are in suites or on the upper end of the loyalty scale. Private little club. Nice, tiny, quaint space. And then the other door over here, this is Murano's. Who's their menu under specialty restaurants. A nice quaint little restaurant. Muranos. Just wanted to get back out here to show you the space in the bar, which we didn't get to see. As you can see, they do have a setup for some entertainers here. Piano, electronic drum set. I'm assuming this is, crew area back there. So they can have a band playing there. I call this whole area a restaurant alley because it's just one restaurant after the next, after the next. So back here is Blue. Now, Blue is a restaurant for those who, again, are staying in suites or different loyalty levels. You get a different menu here in the restaurant for Blue. Let's go take a look in there. I'm guessing it's berry blue. We do have the lights down in here, but yes, it's a little on the blue side. Here, instead of just little windows, there's a whole wall of glass. We were speaking to somebody here on the ship already that books into a certain class of cabin just to have access to this restaurant because he loves the food they serve in here. So there's your Blue. Across from Blue is Cuisine, but we'll look at that in a minute. Back here's your Tuscan Grill. I find it interesting. We saw this on one other ship, and I just can't for the life of me think of which one right now. That at night everything's dark. Normally they have all the lights up because they're cleaning and doing things, and so it's weird to come into a space and have the lights down. But I'm not sure you can see, but we are completely in the back of the ship. For the first time, we're actually able to see the rooster tails, if you will, or whatever you want to call them. Normally we can see that from the other restaurants, but the main restaurant, the Opus dining room, which is on deck 3 and 4, it doesn't go all the way to the back. The kitchen is literally all the way in the back. So there's your Tuscan Grill. That is a specialty restaurant, just like Cuisine. Look at the chairs in here, Lisa.
Those are tall chairs.
Those are tall chairs. With only one armrest, so you can get in and out. Those are unique. Oh, there's a great shot, everybody. Look at that with the light of the moon on the water. Is the video showing that? Oh, I hope it's capturing that. That is beautiful. It's hard videoing at night with the glass because the light's inside. It just gives us a reflection. So you really don't get to see out. You just are seeing the reflection back in. So there's Cuisine. We'll try to get pictures of menus and post them up on our Facebook group. We're going to cheat. Normally we show the outside in a different video. I really wanted you guys to see that view. The view is really stunning with the moon deckling off the water. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? Things I love to see while we're on the ships. These quiet times at night or in the early morning in shots like that. Back here at the aft elevators and stairs, we have not seen this side yet. Gelateria. Get your gelato here. Push, you get an espresso. Great seating area. Cafe al Pacho. That's where the cafe is. Get your coffees there. This whole area overlooks 3 decks. This is sort of the center atrium. Down there is your guest services. This is right where you come onto the ship, actually, but on deck 3. Where's the deck 4? No, we came in on deck 5, actually. Remember, because we only had to go up 1 deck to get to our cabin. So here's some shops right behind here. We'll show you the rest of them here in just a minute. We sort of started right here by walking around the corner, but we did talk about the world-class bars. And this place was pretty popular yesterday. Your Effie shops start here. You gotta put out, it's dark in there, but those are into jewelry. You get some pretty good deals here on ships. We already sort of saw the watches out here. Artisan studio. Pieces of time. There's more high-end watches back there. More access to the outside deck. Forgot your purse and you need a purse? At Moda, you can get a new purse, clutch, something like that. Well, here's a better look, I guess. Give you a reference, we're in the area. Down there is your conference center, your future cruise desk, but this was where the art is, as well as your photo studio. And just up ahead is that reflection theater. Jasmine, all your scents. You ran out of perfumes or makeup and stuff, you can go in there. And last but not least, Adagio. That's it, guys. We have gone 360 degrees here on deck 5. We are on deck 14. There's a lot of stuff to see up here. We've got your Ocean View Cafe, the Sky Observation Lounge, and then the pools and the solarium. So let's go take a look. We're going to start in the solarium. Now, unlike other cruise lines where the solarium is an adult only, there are no signs posted that we've seen or I've seen that says adults only. It's just called the solarium. Inside the solarium here, you have the spa cafe, full drink station, and they have different things here throughout the day. We're in port right now, so they have nothing. And the roof on this solarium is always closed. We'll walk up here so you can see. I do believe those panels can open up so you can let out a little bit of the heat, but it's not a retractable roof like a lot of the solariums. Nice cool little water thing over there. Hot tubs. This place was quite crowded on sea days. There's towel stations there. If you watched our Deck 5, I was talking about them washing the ship. Here's partially how they do it. It's automatic. Some cruise lines have the automatic. Some people, we've actually seen a crew guy out there with a hose, but as you see, this one's automatic. It just washes all the salt off. So here's our main pool area. We have a shower that I just passed, towel stations here, lots of seating as you see over here, but we're gonna duck into the inside. Pool bar, which has been very crowded. That is the least crowded that I've seen it, probably because it's a port day. But when the ship's moving and everybody's on board, there was a line 6 to 10 deep all the time. Entertainment and stuff up here. Nice little ping pong table. It's time to enter the Ocean View Cafe. I didn't point out, but here are your elevators. Here in the back of the ship, there's a bank of 4 on this side, and we'll show you the bank of 4 when we get to the other side. Ladies' restroom, as well as accessible. We're in between services right now, so it's a little bit more quiet. We've enjoyed the heck out of this buffet. We've never had a problem finding a seat. There's 2 big drink stations here right in the middle. This is where all the food is, all right here. And there's never really been a line. Everybody sort of just mills around and goes to the food that they want to get. The food here in the buffet has been absolutely fantastic. Another drink station back here in the back. This area back here remains fairly quiet. When the inside is really busy, it's still pretty quiet back here. As you see, we're all the way in the back of the ship. Give me a good look back here. It's the front of the Wonder of the Seas. Anyway, there is a set of stairs, as you can see here, to get up to 15, if you want to go to 15 from here. How big that ship is, we're on deck 14 on our ship, which is the same level as the bridge on Wonder of the Seas. Now this side is exactly a mirror image of the other drink station. Seating all around. Here are some salads, Chef Daily Special, Asian Delights, Indian Specialities. On the other side is a vegan section. They grill. They have, like, for lunch every day, steaks and pork chops and stuff. There's sort of a Greek salad area here with rolls, desserts, cheeses. There's your pizza down here and pasta. So there's all kinds of things. Ice cream, soft serve, and or regular dipped ice cream. Remember, we had the ladies' room on the other side. This side is the men's, both regular and accessible. I also told you there were 4 more elevators on this side. There they are right there. So let's go out and catch this side of the pool. Open, says me. No, on the other side, there was a ping pong table. They don't have one on this side. Seating all down through this side, but we're going to go get up closer to the pool. Now, though there are kids on board, and there is a kids area, there are no water slides, rock climbing walls. There's a sports court, which we'll see on another deck. And they do have plenty of activities. But if you're into the flow riders and the rock climbings and all those really outdoorsy, sportsy things, this ship does not have any of that. Instead, get up to 15, pull bar again. Sun and sea.
There's a ladies' room here too.
Is there a ladies' room here? Did I miss it? Lisa said there's a ladies' room right there. Also accessible. I wonder if that means the men's is on the other side. It is. There's a men's room right there. Back into the solarium. As you see, the pool does have a chairlift, so if you have mobility challenges, you can use the pool in the solarium as well as the hot tub over here. Now we're right back where we started, except we haven't seen the Sky Observation Lounge yet, so let's go in here. This is a great space. Nice big bar, really comfy chairs. Little ramp right here, by the way. Now, this is a nice place to come and chill. So on sea days, got a great view of where we're going. I talked about activities. I don't think I've ever seen this before, but they have an indoor shuffleboard court.
That is portable.
Yeah.
Yes. Love it.
They can move it around. It's just like a piece of carpet or fabric that they rolled out. Obviously, you can see the instruments here, so they have entertainment up here nightly. All right, everybody, that is 360 degrees here on deck 14. We are now up on deck 15. This is all outdoor public space. We're going to take a look at it. We are standing right here. This whole area here is all kids area. Lisa shot a little bit of video of that, so we'll put it in here now. All right, so hopefully you saw the kids area. We're going to go out this side and walk all the way around and show you the full tour of deck 15. Men's and women's room right here. Men's there, women's there.
Ladies.
Ladies, women's, sorry. And again, the kids area. We shoot the kids area when we first get on the ship because it's not open. And so we're not videoing the children in there. We don't like to do it, but it's forbidden anyway. But we don't like to do that. We try our best not to get people in any of the videos, but it's absolutely impossible unless we have the whole ship to ourselves. We're all the way up here at the front of the ship. Here's your sports court. Basketball, pickleball, they do all kinds of things in here. And obviously there's the doorknob right there to get in and can have some fun in there. They do different organized things throughout the day, or you can just hang out there and play. I think we're going to take a little detour, everybody. Since the only deck 16 part of the ship is right here, it's called the Solstice deck. We'll go ahead and take a look at that right now. Nothing but storage for chairs up here. This says exit. Let's see what it leads to. Stairs. The elevator doesn't come up here, but the stairs do. Just want to make sure I showed you that. So this would be another quiet area on sea days. It's all the way to the front of the ship. So all the stuff that happens in the pool deck area, with the pool Olympics and all that stuff, you wouldn't hear that back here. Plus you can't overlook the sports court, what goes on down there. And it's the same thing on this side. Chairs being stored down there and stairs to get down to 15. But we're going to go back the way we came to stay on our path. Here's the entrance on the other side. Got to press this button right here and it opens. We started right there. There's the elevators, but we went the other way. Just wanted to point that out so you can get in from either side. Approaching a very, very popular area, which is right to my left here. This is the Mass Grill. This is where you get your hamburgers and hot dogs and stuff. There's also a drink station right there. And so this area is always busy. You can also cut across to the other side if you want, from right there. I like these little shaded areas. If you get up here early enough, I suppose you can get one of these. They have them on both sides. cross over to the other side right there as well. There's stairs to get down to 14 there, as well as to get to your aft elevators. Go through the door so you can see aft elevators and stairs. Inside here is the studio. We'll just show you on the map, even though I know I have a map up there. We're standing right here. So you have the studio. The rest of this is outside, which we'll show you. Now, this is one of the really, really unique things about this ship. This is real grass. It's not fake. In fact, they tell you, welcome, relax in the lawn club. Please refrain from wearing high heel shoes, using deck furniture. It's real grass. I was always amazed that they had real grass here and can keep it going. Now, these little areas here, these, if I remember correctly, are areas that you would have to rent or lease or whatever you want to call it. It comes with some extra perks, but that's what they look like. You can do lawn bowling up here too. And they usually have some sort of sports playing up there. They also have some hammocks you can lay in right there. I think Lisa laid in one of those hammocks, didn't you?
I did, but I didn't climb into the big chair.
Men's restroom and accessible right here. This is also another smoking area here in the back. If I understand it correctly, it's just right here.
They even have a foot wash station.
Clean your feet off after walking in the grass. Surround the bath, isn't that bar? Nice and comfy. The stairs that we were pointing to, if you watch deck 14, those are the stairs that I pointed out in deck 14 to let you up here in the back. Women's room right here, plus accessible. Men's on one side, women's on the other. There's a couple of cups here, so you can come up here and practice your putting. I haven't played golf in a while, but used to play 3 or 4 times a week. And yeah, they need to cut that. Balls aren't going to roll very well on that. That is not a regulation green. Anyway, here you go. Here's another side. That is your lawn club grill, I think is what it's called. We'll get a little closer for you. I think you technically had to enter from the other side. But yeah, that's the lawn club grill. We'll just take a deep tour so you can see in there. Lawn club grill. Yeah, you check him on the other side. Here's an area called the porch. Different things out here as well. This is all seafood here on the porch. You get into the stairs and elevators right there. Then those are the forward elevators and stairs. We showed you this walkway from the other side, kind of a bridge to get you over. Make pool. Is your mast bar. And here is the third smoking section. There's 3 of them on the ship. 1 on deck 5, 1 in the back of 15, 1 right here on 50. And that, my friends, is all of deck 15 and the little bit of deck 16 that there was. This is the door we came out when we started. So we have gone 360 degrees. So until we see you on another deck or another ship, be safe. Ciao!